Sup, it's Berserker. So, I'm going to talk about something we keep seeing online, and it keeps coming up all the time. And I'm sitting here going, what the fuck? So, we keep seeing other systems talking about how DID YouTubers are glorifying DID and not showing, how shitty it can be, I guess. And, like, making it look like it's all sunshines and rainbows and kittens or some shit. And look, okay, I get wanting to see accurate stuff about shit you go through. Okay, I get it. Makes sense. But nobody's obligated to share all of their trauma shit with you on the internet. Okay? So, yeah, there are channels out there, we've seen them, where people happen to be recording and a trigger happened and they kept it in there so people could see what that looks like. But not everybody really wants to show you what it looks like when their system gets triggered and has a damn breakdown. And a lot of times, you don't have a camera on when it happens. And you're not going to whip one out. That's not your first fucking thought. Oh, hey, let me just whip out this camera and record my shit. No. Nobody fucking does that. That's weird. And, if a system decides they're going to show that, then they still get shit. About, oh, well, why are they putting this out there? And, fucking pick one. But basically, my thought is, first, ain't nobody is required to share their trauma shit with you and let you see them falling the fuck apart, okay? Nobody's your damn trauma porn. Get it somewhere else. 2, why do you need to see that to think a system is valid? It's like, what the fuck? Why do you even need that? Why is that necessary? 3, we could sit and talk all damn day about the shit that goes on that sucks about having DID. The trauma shit and the PTSD and the having to fucking communicate with people, having people be assholes about it, stigma, all that shit. But that's not the same thing as, like, actually showing it to you on a video. Because, I don't know, that seems kind of private. And I ain't yet seen a channel about DID that doesn't at least talk about it. But at the same time, why would they not want to talk about the positive parts? I mean, there's already all this fucking stigma. People think we're scary-ass monsters and, whatever. So why would they not want to talk about the positive parts so that people can see that there is positive things that go on in a person's life? It's not just all doom and gloom. Plus, people who just got diagnosed have a tendency to think, oh, fuck, my entire life is ruined. Everything is shit. Everything's gonna suck forever. And so people want to show them that that isn't the way it is. It's not all gonna just suck. So, I don't really know why that's a bad thing. But, yeah, we see it all the time, where people are, spewing all this shit about, oh, DID YouTubers and TikTokers and all these people online, they're giving an inaccurate representation of what this looks like. Well, first of all, what it looks like for you doesn't necessarily mean it's what it looks like for somebody else. Second of all, if they're making videos like we are, they're probably at least far enough on, this whole therapy and healing bullshit to be able to sit down and record in front of a fucking camera. So they're probably pretty healthy and functional. systems out there who are just absolutely fucking struggling every day and just their life is an absolute fucking mess probably aren't going to sit down and record because they don't have the mental energy to deal with that. They're just fucking trying to survive. So yeah, you're probably not going to see that. And if they do actually have the wherewithal once in a while to fucking record shit, that's not going to be very consistent. So you're probably not going to find it because it's going to be something that the stupid algorithm is not going to show you. So, I don't know, I guess it just kind of pisses me off. It's like, why would you shit on another system just because they don't want to share themselves breaking down and having flashbacks and whatnot on a fucking camera with you? Now, yeah, I mean, there are people out there who end up saying misinformation and shit because they got their information from something old or they misunderstood or whatever. But just correct them. I mean, really, is that hard? Just say, hey, here's this information that's actually fucking accurate, and here's where I got it, so you can look at it, and then move the fuck on with your life. Like, if they're giving information, then tell them why what they're saying is wrong, but people cannot know shit, okay? That doesn't mean that they're a bad person or somehow some sort of fucking asshole just because they don't know everything. And just because they want to show the positive sides also doesn't mean they're some fucking asshole. Maybe they just want to talk about how their life doesn't suck just because they're mentally ill or whatever you want to call it. Why is that wrong? So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because it irritates the shit out of me. And I see it all the fucking time. And I think it's stupid. You know, you're entitled to whatever fucking opinion you want to have, but I can still think it's fucking stupid. Okay, people can talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about online, however they want to talk about it. As long as they're not saying shit that isn't true, why do you fucking care? It's none of your damn business how they show their personal life. Or if they show how fucking bad this shit can get. Because yeah, it can. It can get bad, okay? It can get really fucking bad. Okay? We've had flashbacks and fucking triggers and stuff where we're just not fucking capable of humaning today, okay? But we didn't think to whip out a damn camera when it happened. Why would we? So, yeah, we can talk about it, but we're not going to show it. Because we're not recording when this shit happens. Because we only record when we feel fucking safe to do that. In a place we feel safe to fucking record. Why the fuck would we be recording where shit is going bad? I mean, unless we were, like, out somewhere, we decided to record ourselves being out in public or some shit, which we don't do. Because, you know, we tend to pretend to all be kid in public. We're not sitting around being like, oh yeah, let me just show the whole fucking world how, you know, many people we got over here, because that ain't safe. Why the fuck would I do that? No. So, yeah, it's just, it bugs me. Because it's almost always other systems taking a shit on other systems. Or calling them fake. Or saying how, you know, oh, well, they're just doing this for the likes or whatever. You don't fucking know why anybody else does anything unless you ask them, so don't be a jerk, okay? It's not that hard. Just don't be an asshole. There's no reason. So, yeah, that's about all I gotta say. So, talk to you guys again another time. Peace.